What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we've got our first proper episode of our World Cup series. We'll be starting off with England in a game against Croatia for our first group match. If you remember last time, England drew quite a tough group. We've got Algeria, Croatia, Chile, Belgium and Spain to play over England's 5 qualifiers. As England are the main team or the biggest team in this series, we're going to be playing a separate episode for each of England's games. So the first one is today, England versus Croatia. We're going to have lots of highlights from these matches. Hopefully they are exciting and not really dull ones. But Croatia, they've got a strong midfield. So I'm looking at, I saw Perisic, I saw Mandzukic. I've never really rated Mandzukic that highly, but some do. Obviously he scored overhead kick, which was very insane a couple of years ago at the World Cup. For this first game, I've gone for the team that I think I'm going to start in this so far over these qualifiers, is because we have a good chance of getting through. I'm also going to be testing which players I want to take to the World Cup of the 40 player pool that we have got. Obviously got Luka Modric captaining their side. I've left a few players out that I will run through in a second when we go on to the lineups. Here we go, the England lineup is coming up. I've gone for Joe Hart in goal. I feel like experience is needed in the sticks. Cahill and Jones are the centre backs. I've gone for Chamberlain and Lallana at the centre mid spot, and Sterling and Rashford and Kane up front. We've got Ali and Lingard on the bench, so it's going to be interesting. I don't actually know if I'm going to take all three of Sterling, Ali and Kane to the World Cup. Anyway, Subasic, a good keeper for them. Defence not quite as strong. They've got a couple of Dejan Lovren on the bench, Rakitic, Brozovic. This is going to be a very strong midfield. Kramaric, Modric, Perisic and obviously Mandzukic up front. They've got a couple of other good players on the bench there. Mitrovic obviously had a good season for Fulham. Jedvaj is obviously a very promising player for the future. Let's get into the game. Okay, England kick-off for our first game. Raheem Sterling has started positively, leaving the ball behind. But I don't know, I think there's probably 3 or 4 players, I'm going to say this now, that are probably confirmed at least for the subs bench, if not the starting 11. There's probably a few players that I'm decided on. Others I'm thinking about, and there are a few of the 40 that I'm already kind of like, I'm not sure whether it's unlikely they're going to be included in the final 23. But just realised before we get into the video, remember to like, subscribe. I should probably pay attention. Shit, yes, I should definitely pay attention. Oh, that's a good wake. That is a good wake up call and a half. Come here. Lallana, nice challenge. But yeah, remember to like, subscribe so I don't concede, because that's definitely how it works. But anyway, ref! Come on, Sterling. Obviously, he's had the controversy this week with the gun tattoo. Personally, I think it's a load of bollocks. Like, he can tattoo it. Hart kicked it into Walker. Probably one of the players that is looking set to be likely. Sloppy ball from Chamberlain. I'll let you into the 4 players that I think are definitely going to be starting, I think. Kane has to start, I think. I can't see Defoe or Welbeck taking his spot. I also like Rashford. I prefer him on like a left wing or a left forward position than I do up front. He is good, but I feel like Kane has to be in the team, so Rashford has to move out to the left a little bit, where he's not even that bad, to be fair to him. It's not like he's a poor player. Also Sterling. Sterling is looking set to be a main player in this team, because there's 2 factors for which that I am deciding which of the 40 will get into the squad, and that is A, how much I like them in real life. So if they're a good player in real life, they're more likely to get picked, and B, how good they are in FIFA. So if someone like, I don't know, let's say Kyle Walker, actually no, not Kyle Walker, because he's one of England's best players regardless. Say someone like Lallana, who I think should have made it into the England squad but didn't, is very good in my opinion in what I thought he was through from it, is very good in real life but really bad in the game. He may like not get in depending on other players. Obviously centre mid for me is England's weakest role at the moment. CDMs, they're all good, cams, they're all good, but I mean you've got Lallana and Chamberlain, I guess, for that position, so it's not as good as they'd hope it to be. Other positions, they're very strong in centre backs. Maybe you could do with another world class one, but they've got, go on Rashford in. Oh, Sterling! Okay, I'm saying Sterling's going to be in this team. That was a horrible miss. I think I should have been paying better attention in that one. No, Perisic coming on the counter-attack. Croatia. Gary Cahill. Get into your man. Okay, traps him in the corner. I think England are doing alright. I'm going to make subs quite a number of times. Oh, bit of beef going on down there. I'm going to make a lot of subs in the... Quality from Ashley Young there, to be fair to him. That was a good block. Let's take another look at that. Literally dives in front of the ball when Mandzukic had a pretty clear shot on against Hot. So, fair play to Young there. That was good. Get ready for Rakitic to bring the ball in. Chambo. Okay, Sterling can get there. Wasn't even Sterling, there's Rashford. Rashford and Sterling are very good. They're both very electric with their very fast feet, both of them. And that bodes well for FIFA especially. Oh, okay, I was about to say, is that a penalty? I was like, what are they really giving away? That bit of a dull game going against what I said. But anyway, Ashley Young gets yellow. I'm surprised they didn't do him a player face. It's because he didn't go into their original 40. EA got stick, and so they switched it up. Come on. Chase it down. Oh, come off it. That was not a foul. It's turning out to be a pretty dull game so far. Still 0-0. Proving England's defence is coming out pretty strong, I suppose. Good stop from Hart. Good stop from Hart. The defence is holding on well, and goalkeeper is a spot where we have a lot of options. In the squad itself, we've got, I think, 5, possibly 6. I don't think Forster or Foster got in. So yeah, we've got both the Burnley keepers in Heaton and Pope. Obviously, Burnley have a good keeping coach. I don't know who it is, but Burnley are really churning out the good keepers at the moment. Rashford. Okay, Rashford's done his man. Okay, swing it in, Rashford. Yes, that's a good ball. Kane needed to get past one more man. I'm starting over my words. Young's flying in. Shouldn't be. Okay, Perisic has done his man. Gary Cahill. There we go. That's good defending. Not so good from Jones though. So Phil Jones is really a two-opinion person. Some people think he's great, others think he's total dog shit. I think he's good because he's one of the hardest. Good tackle from the line there. Ended the half, but they could have had another opportunity to attack there at the end. But that is the end of the first half. Not the most exciting, still 0-0. Both sides have had a few good chances though. Let's jump into the second half. Okay, second half is about to kick off. We're jumping straight back into the action. Obviously, we should pretty much definitely make it through our group. Oh! That was not a nice challenge. Not a red, ref. That is not a red. Good. Yeah, no more. That's fine. It was a foul. Sterling diving in rash there. You can't afford to do that. Once we get to the finals, especially. Throwing in a challenge like that will knock you out for quite possibly the rest of the tournament. But Sterling trying to make up for it now. Rashford, go on! I couldn't quite make the run through. Okay, you got time. You didn't need to rush the pass like that. Okay, Chamberlain's got himself in a bit of space. Couldn't get the shot off. Okay. Lallana's missed his pass. Mandzukic. Okay, he's tried to switch it. It's not going to work. This might, though. Oh, God. Modric pulling off a poor shot in the end. Got lucky. Walker, take up the slack, please. Come on. Joe Hart, clear that. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Okay, there we go. Chamberlain. Yes. Kane, keep a hold of the ball. Chamberlain. Oh, that is a belter and a half. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain smashes it into the back of the net. There we go. That is 1-0 to England. A good goal, to be fair to him. Subasic didn't stand a chance. Let's take another look at that. Kane just lays it up. And smash, bang, and grab. Chamberlain stuck it top bins. That was beautiful. Okay, we've intercepted in a good spot here. Sterling. Okay, he's going to go all the way. He's going to go all the way. It's a good test of the keeper, to be fair. Let's make some switches. Okay, both teams making substitutes. Interestingly, they didn't play Kovacic in their first team, Croatia. So that's an interesting selection choice. Personally, I would definitely play him. We, as England, weirdly, they're not... Oh, they are showing it. Here we go. Jesse Lingard comes on for Adam Lallana. Adam Lallana's had a decent game. That hasn't really set the world alight, to be honest. Not done anything especially. Go on, head it back. Ah, Sterling, you shouldn't have run in there. Play it back. Walker. Yes, that's worked perfectly. Gary Cahill almost went a good... That would have been a shocker and a half. Swing this one right in. Right in. Yes, Dyer. Couldn't quite get his head on it properly. I'm not liking my hair at the moment. It's annoying me. That's better. Croatia now have to put the pressure on. They've got 20 minutes to score. Harry Kane. Chase them down. High pressuring. Yeah, Cahill's got that every day of the week. Nice. Come on, Rashford, get there ahead of... Rashford is one of their best players. I think I absolutely massacred that name, but anyway. Lingard hasn't really done much since he's come on, to be honest. Hopefully he's doing better for the actual England side. Oh, intercepted. Pretty sloppy pass. Okay, we don't want to get overrun in the midfield. This is where we're having issues at the moment. We're having issues all over the shop now. Mandzukic, I thought that was Mitrovic, but it's Mandzukic. Okay, I do not like this at all. Go on! Hart, okay. Bit weird, the defender went off it. I think he must have been offside for him to do that. Sterling, he's got space to go around him. Just hit him with the raw pace. Ah, that's still ours though. Go on, Sterling, get to that. Oh dear. That was silly. That was very silly. Time is up. Don't send him off. Don't send him off. Kyle Walker has been sent off. It's obviously not going to make much of a difference. He will miss our next qualifier, therefore. Little bit annoying, but it happens. Rash challenge on Perisic has cost us. They're bringing on Kalinic now, a striker right at the end, to see if they can whip a ball in. It's 30 minutes over the added time already. Can they grab a goal at this late stage? Yes, there we go. That is the win in this first video. The England side getting a successful, having a successful trip, I suppose, but completely forgot what I was going to say. That is going to be where we end the video. Hopefully, I think some of the players have made a good impression on me. Others, not such a strong impression. We'll see who gets into the side in 5 or 6 episodes time, obviously. Although I am planning, if you guys want me to do friendlies or not, because I'm contemplating it, whether or not to do it. Chamberlain's goal is obviously the breaker in this one. I'm just seeing that come up. But the one thing I'm contemplating is once the qualifier's done, whether I do 2 friendlies like in real life, so I could pick teams of a similar level just to compete against, to make my final decisions on the squad. So players that are fringe players that could get in, could get not, make their final chance to make an impression. But anyway, that is going to be the end of the video. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll have a second one of these coming up on my second channel tomorrow. So get hyped for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.